So the first card coming out for you actually is called Faith, and it says humanity and benevolence. Okay, so faith coming in here about life, about the future, about what it is we want to see, and almost like a feeling of peace and calm. So it says here, and it says here, stay calm. Okay, literally, it says stay calm. All right. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. So with this kind of energy coming in here to see this, there must have been something that has happened that has almost made you feel almost like pessimistic with regards to maybe your own life, with regards to certain things occurring. So you may be feeling like at this moment, like, I don't know if I should have faith. I almost got this energy as well of somebody really wanting to see something unfold or have something happen in their life. Like, it can be anything to you. It can be the safety that you need, the career that you need, the love that you need, the life that you would like to see yourself moving into. And it's almost like you don't quite know how to get yourself there. We live like this almost every single day in life. We have an idea. You can be, for instance, looking for a job, and you're going, I need to find a job, but you don't know how to get yourself to that job. All you do is keep on filling out your CV, asking around, keep on inquiring by people. Do you know anything? Do you know anything? And you don't know how to get yourself from this place where you are now looking for work to where you are actively working, and you have that security now. And we basically live life like this quite more often than what we think. We actually live in a world where really it's not as stable or as secure as we think, because anything can happen at any given time. We can have the best laid plans set up in our world, and something can happen and bring that all come falling down or tumbling down. And literally, this is asking you to have faith in how life is going to unfold. Be it you worried about your own life or even what's happening out there. I know at certain times, especially when I know what's happening in the world at the time I'm doing this reading, so certain places like in the US, United Kingdom, even in my own country, we're not sure sometimes what's about to happen. Is everything going to be okay? Is things going to work out okay? And they're going, have faith that things will be okay, have faith that all will unfold with understanding, or all will unfold so that it will be revealed that things have unfolded in a way it was meant to. Even though at the time sometimes we're not sure or we're afraid, we have to keep on seeing the light in the world. There is light in the world, even though I'm aware that there's also a lot of darkness, but the light is there. And me and you, we need to become a part of that light creation, because the more people step into the light, and that is very hard to do, because you must remember, when you get stuck into a place, especially when it gets in your life or with regards to the greater humanity around you, if you start looking at the really bad stuff, it's good to look at the bad stuff, but don't stay there, okay? You need to be aware of what's bad and what's good in your world, but do not linger in the bad, in the negative energy, because that is the dark. And sometimes the craziness that we see in this world is just exactly to do that. It is to make us look at a situation and we go, what is going on here? This is crazy. This is not okay. This is the darkness, okay? And we look at it, and instead of going, I see what is happening. This is not okay. This is not good. What can I do about it? The only thing sometimes we can do is to elevate our light, so that we start to expand our own light into that darkness. But what the darkness wants is to make us forget we have a light. And we get so engrossed in that negative energy of that darkness, we lose our own light. And what's really going to save that situation is the light. And that's why it happens. That's why we get engrossed with certain things. We get so lost down the rabbit hole of what that is, that we end up not being the light that's going to dispel the darkness. Okay, so you are the light. Remember that. Okay, so moving on here, we have got a page of earth. The Hierophant, you are the light. You are the light. You are the one that's making the difference, and the Hermit energy. So coming up here, the Page of Earth here, first of all, I feel like this is the beginning for you. I feel like it's like the Spirit Guide was saying, we are the ones. Each Page of Earth, it's like a human being. We are the ones that lead the way. It's so interesting. Look at this. The Hierophant comes up here, which is Taurus. I hope you're going to be able to see this. But there is a person sitting here, like almost praying. And then there's a whole bunch of trees here, okay, on the side. And out of the trees, he's praying. There's something trapped in the trees there. And he's sitting praying there, and there's this big light that just starts shining. So we are the light. We are the elders. Most of us who are born, specifically at this moment in time, anything from like the 1960s, 1970s, maybe a bit earlier, depends on how old you are now. But if you are alive right now, at the moment I'm doing this reading, you are the Hierophant. We are in the time of the old souls, of the wizened ones, of the people who are each a page of earth, leading the change forward. And in your own life as well, you have what it takes inside of you, with the Hermit card coming in here. There's Virgo in your reading as well. You have something inside of you that is encoded in you here, that is going to be released or understood on your journey forward. And what this encoding is, what this energy is on the inside of you, is going to be even what creates the knowledge in you, what creates the understanding in you about everything. And that becomes the light. It becomes that light. There is information in you. You have the knowledge in you. You have the understanding in you. To be able to move forward here and even change the world around you. Definitely change your world. You have it in you with that Hermit. And it's like, I don't know, when something goes wrong or when you're dealing with something, do you sometimes try to go ask for help? Which is nothing wrong to go ask for help outside of you. But like with your friends, I'm not talking about like professional help with like maybe a therapist or somebody, go there because you're getting the good advice. But maybe like to friends and family, and you're like, why is things like this? You know what I mean? Why is my life like this? And they don't really help you to guide you. It almost seems like they come up with their tune. And when you say, I'm trying to fix my life, but I can't get something right. And they look at you and they go, me too. This world is so terrible. This world is horrible. We are slaves. We are this, we are that, we are this. And all these things start coming up. And the next thing you know, you're down, the conspiracy theory hole, which some of these things are true and some of them are not. And it doesn't help you to stare into the darkness, because then your light goes out. So there's almost an energy of like needing to go more into you and ask for the answers. Even if you don't get an answer, because the soul is silent. So your soul is silent. When you hear talking, it's always the mind, it's the ego. It's not you. The soul is of silence. But if you ask your soul, even if it is the ego asking, okay, it says soul, hello, reconnect with me, you know what I mean? Even though you are the soul, but the mind, the voice that speaks is the ego speaking and saying, give me the answers that I need, because the answers are within inside of you. And you just sit with it for a moment. You're not going to get an answer at that moment. You're going to hear silence. You're going to hear silence, because that's what the soul is. It will be silent, but in that silence it has all the answers. It's going to be a bit later that you kind of feel something shift. You feel a shift in you, because you asked your soul, you're like, soul, hello, even though it's you, your soul, okay? But you need to remember, we are operating from the brain most of the time. Soul, show me the way forward, give me faith in my life, show me how to remain calm, remain peaceful, and be able to move into a place where my life is matching my energy. And you just wait for the answer to come, or you wait for a sign and you don't really hear anything, because the soul is like that. But that's when you just listen to that silence, it's like there's an invisible communication going on between your soul, your higher self, your mind, your body, and it's just invisibly communicating. And something will move forward there and begins to shift in your understanding, in your feeling, or a breakthrough happens, and it's an answer from your soul. It's always like that. Moving on here, we've got Mercury coming in here. We just came out of Mercury retrograde as well. Thank you. I had so many technical glitches happening during Mercury retrograde. It was crazy. And it says here, open communication. Okay, get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And it's so interesting. I was saying, remember, don't go speak to the people who want to go into the darkness, who want to talk about the bad things, who want to talk about how we have no hope. Don't go there. Speak with love and be heard. So if you're going to talk to somebody, like I said, you go to a therapist, go there. You know what I mean? You have a person who you know is a positive person, who is also striving to perfect their own life, and you want to go talk to that kind of person, watch a tarot reading where they're giving you the information that's positive. Always be aware of tarot readings where they're showing you a lot of drama. If they show you drama or things that have happened in your life, it must be for some reason. It's got to be for, okay, understand this so that you can move on. Even if it means looking into something and revisiting something and going, I see how things unfolded. But don't go to people who are looking in the dark, okay, and telling you about the drama and who's gossiping about you and your ex and how people want to get back at you and what you're going to be getting back at them, and there's a lot of like drama. That's looking into the darkness. Always go to people who you're going to listen to, even here on YouTube, wherever you're going, that are showing you, even if they show you the darkness, but they must lead you to the light. It must only be that way. Even if they show you the darkness to heal something, to understand something, the light is the direction you need to move into. With this, find that person. If it be on a video that you're watching, if it be another person out there that's more like you, that when you speak to them, because that's hard as well, because sometimes we get addicted to the darkness too. We want to talk about the darkness, and you get that one person when you talk about maybe conspiracy theories with them, and then they say, they brush it off, and they kind of go, oh, come on, don't talk about that, you know what I mean? And they kind of start going, no man, come on, anyway, I want to start a new business up, and they start talking about something else. It may be irritating for people who want to talk about the darkness with those kind of people, because everybody wants to talk about the fun, juicy stuff, and it's addiction as well. So you got to find that person that maybe other times you may have thought that was boring, you know what I mean? Or maybe they just don't want to talk about anything interesting, because they're really focusing on something else. They're focusing on growth, or they're focusing on creation. That's light energy. So find those kind of people who you can connect to like that. And then with this energy as well, when you speak about something, speak with love, speak with joy, speak with positive energy, so that you can move forward into a place where you're moving into a place of love. Because whatever we focus on, it is where we are moving to. So if we're focusing on darkness, if we're focusing on pain, if we're focusing on problems, we are moving into that. And we've got to be very careful, especially now. The time we find ourselves in right now, it is very important for us to overcome these limitations that are holding the whole world back. And it starts with me, and it starts with you. Okay, so I see here fears about the future. Okay, we got Five of Pentacles. This could be worries that you either have already experienced, okay, things that have happened already, especially like financially, that is making you go, this bad thing happened. Okay, I lost my job. I lost that money. I lost the home, the safety. It can also be you worrying about these things coming in the future. And that's what brings up the Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles will bring up the Seven of Pentacles. Because the Seven of Pentacles is this energy of, yes, I'm doing everything that I can to basically bring in the reality that I want to bring in. But because I am so afraid of something going wrong, it's easier for me to fall into the worry than it is for me to have hope. And I see here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles usually shows the hard work that you're putting in. It shows the effort and the way you're trying to control the fear even from overtaking you about the future. And I feel like as long as you keep on, so much Pentacles energy here, as long as you keep on focusing on doing the work, putting the effort out there, keeping on moving in the right direction, you are going to harvest what you have planted, the seeds that you have planted, because it shows up here as the Elder of Fire energy. That is creation energy for me. The Elder of Fire is the King of Wands. So I always feel like the Wands energy, it's so bold, it's so positive, it's so inspired, it's so motivated. And this is you there in this energy where you are experiencing something, or no, you're not even experiencing, you're living in something where you are making plans for the future, where you are feeling excited about the life you're moving into. And even though there are fears about stability here showing up, it's, you know, that, and it shows that really each one of us is here, by the way, with that Page of Earth energy. It shows that each one of us is here to overcome that energy, to create a world where we ourselves can become this creative energy. This is flow. The King of Wands is flow. The Queen of Wands is flow. They are flowing. They are going, okay, I may not know, okay, if I'm going to be stable in the future, but I know I'm flowing right now. What I feel about where I'm going, it's not there just because it's a fancy thing, it's fanciful. Like, I'm just going to feel like this because that's what I want. It's because it's there because it's what you're supposed to have. You don't feel something or want something because it's not meant for you. You only feel and want something because it is meant for you. And then moving forward, we've got Al Moria coming in here. Awakening presence. This is your journey. I do feel like this is your journey. And the awakening presence energy aligns also very much with the King of Wands energy. Knowing, and it's the center card in the reading as well, knowing yourself, knowing your truth, knowing what you are capable of, and knowing your power behind all of this. And it says here, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. I love that so much. The protection cloak, for me, it means many things. It means, first of all, yes, there is some negative things in this world that is not us, okay, but can affect us and can make people do very negative things. There is the negative energies of even people being very bad people. Protect yourself from that, first of all. Do not invite them to come and sit at your table, you know, push them out, you know what I mean? But also protect your energy from going into the darkness. Protect yourself from doing that. It doesn't help anything. And know about it, understand it, and then know, if I want to overcome this darkness, there's only one thing that brings light, and that is light into the darkness. It's actually nighttime by me now, so I'm recording. The rest of the house is dark, that side there, but these lights that I've got on here is bringing light into the darkness, and you have to focus on being that light. And how you become the light is with love. It is with love for yourself, for the world around you, for nature around you, even for the people around you that will drive you crazy and irritate you. At the end of the day, we have to cultivate that love to grow. And that is what you are moving in there. The universe is with you. I feel like this universe is still going to show you how good it's going to get. This universe is going to show you how good it's going to get. Wow, don't have doubt, okay? It is about to show you a new direction here. A new fire igniting on the inside of you. There are two pages in your reading. So we've got a page of earth here, and we've got a page of fire showing up for you. So with the page of fire, it's tied to this energy that you're still becoming. It's the beginning spark of something that's going to get ignited in you. That's going to become quite powerful. Almost like you're going to understand how to move with flow. and not move against it. And with that flow, moving that way, you're going to move very easily. Right now in the reading, the awakening presence shows up here as, I feel like it's the Four of Cups for me, the Four of Cups energy. It shows up as looking at, I've got two energies from this card. It's almost like looking at the history, the past, very similar energies. Excuse me. Two people sitting sort of by the water, but this person's head is very bowed down, very heavy, very like beaten. Life has beaten me, you know. And then the other one, it's not so much. She's more sitting up there, more like kind of sitting up looking. And it's almost like saying, you have been through so many different things in your life that have hurt you and that have taught you hard lessons, that have made you feel like you're not good enough, or you're not strong enough, or this world is just against you. And it shows up there in that humanity energy. But this experiences that you've been through, you have really learned so much from this. You have got all the experience, all the knowledge, all the understanding of things that can go wrong or hurt you, because you've been through it already. So you are really, really stepping into that Hierophant energy there because of the experience of life that you had. Always with the Four of Cups energy, there's always that extra cup that's coming, the one that you don't see, the life that you yet do not see, and you don't see how good it can be. And let me tell you something, goodness me, I notice a lot of like earth energy in this reading. I mentioned it again, almost every row has got earth energy, which is pentacles. And so I can see you may be very worried about your practical life, like the home you live in, and when you get older in life, and the children that you are raising, will they have a good life? Can you raise them adequately? Can you look after yourself adequately? Can you be stable long term? There's a lot of hard things going on out there. A lot of people losing their homes, a lot of things that we see. Remember, that's also looking into the darkness. If you keep looking at that, like homeless people, yes, there's homeless people, then become the light there. Then become the love there. Instead of just looking at it and going, oh my God, we could be that too. This could happen to me as well. Take the love that you have and the light that you have and go volunteer somewhere. Find out where there's an organization where you can go, you know what, I'm going to go cook meals for these people. We're going to figure out how to gather blankets for them and try to help them in their world by bringing your light into the darkness instead of falling into it. Do something about it. And that is this fire. That is the fire. So change how you're kind of looking at things. And if you do that changing of like looking at things there, this is when you are going to see yourself become that. But your life is going to respond to that energy, and it's going to give you, the universe is with you. Nine of Pentacles showing up here. You are not going to be facing losses here that leave you desperate in this world. You are not going to be in fear as you live your life, looking into the future, wondering that when you do retire one day, will you even be okay? Will you be able to have a home to live in to the last day you're here? And this is the energy of yes, you will be. You will be fully abundant. And not only abundant, very independent. Like you don't have to rely upon somebody else's charity. You're strong. You're handling yourself. You're paying your bills. You're growing your life. You're confident. And you know you can keep doing this moving forward. That is long-term independence, long-term strength, and long-term even financial flow. So yes, moving forward here, you have experienced enough. You have understood enough. The answers lie within you. And you are going to start bringing the light into this world. And maybe even in the strength that you are. You know, be able to bring love and light into the darkness of other people's lives as well. Where you are able to bring that light out. And not just fall into the darkness, but actually heal and bring light into that energy. And this is how, by the way, one person at a time, we save humanity. Okay, remember one thing. This is the earth. And in this earth, I say this again and again, because I think sometimes certain people believe that we are not on planet Earth, you know what I mean? That even people sometimes believe that we're going to change this reality or something like that. We can, but there will always be darkness here. It is dark right now by me. I cannot make day here. I can do it in my house, but I can't do it like from the sky. Apparently that's happening somewhere. I saw an app. I saw a company that's going to be selling daylight. They're going to be using satellites to reflect daylight onto certain areas of the world. Like you're going to have a party and you'll be able to like hire daylight. Okay, and then the satellite will move to where you want to have it be, and it'll reflect the sun and shine the light down. And then like your area, your suburb will be like, only your house will be like daylight, and everybody else is going to be like, what is happening? Okay, so yeah, we're going to do that, but still it's not the whole planet being in daylight. There will always be night and day. And with that energy, can you imagine the billionaires? They're going to be like, it'll be daylight every day. You know what I mean? Goodness me. And basically, they're going to make people work longer hours. You see, there's the darkness. We know about it. Let's bring light into it. Okay, so funny. So with this energy, there is you awakening to your presence, becoming who you are meant to be. And that is a person moving in flow. And I feel as if this universe is still going to show you how good it's going to get for you. There we go. Thank you so much, my beautiful love, for listening to all my funny stories as well. Thank you for being here one more time. I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.